Hello, this is practice exercise 17.8 toString. The problem reads: write a method toString 2 for a binary tree of integers. The method should return empty for an empty tree. For a leaf node, it should return the data in the node as a string. For a branch node, it should return a parenthesized string that has 3 elements separated by commas. Number 1, the data at the root. Number 2, a string representation of the left subtree. And number 3, a string representation of the right subtree. And this is just like an example. And this is basically telling us that we can ignore these when we convert it into our string. And assume that you are adding this method to the int tree class as defined below. Okay, so we will first start by adding in our method. So public string, and then it says toString2, so toString2, and then we will say return. We'll just say toString2 for this one, and then we'll store everything into a private. So toString2 overall root, like so, and then we'll say private string toString2. Alright, then we'll say int tree node, and then we'll count for our null value first. So our null value is, if there's nothing, it should just be called empty. So we'll say if node is equal to null, then we'll just say return, and then empty. Alright, and if we have a complete tree, meaning that our left and right are both null, then in that case we can pretty much return the values of our node. So we're going to say if node.left is null and our node.right is also null, and in that case we can just return string, and we can return what the value of node.data, right? Okay, and then now we just need to return everything into this nice string format that the problem requires. So we can just say return, and then again we can ignore the quotes on the ends, and then we can start with our opening parentheses, and then we can get our node data, add our comma and the space in, plus, and then we can get the toString2, and then we can get our left node, and then let's add our comma again with the space, and then we can get our right node of toString2, and then we can say node right, and then add our final parentheses at the very end, and that should do it. Let's run it. And yep, all our test cases are passed, meaning the code is correct. Let me know if you have any questions, but otherwise that's all for this problem, and we'll see you next time.